Hey everybody, welcome back in. Steve with SwampBottomBaits here. This is going to be an intro for all of our jig time videos. I do 95% of my jig time during hunting season out there at the hunting camp. So let's go ahead and get into doing that real quick, if you wouldn't mind. If you're interested in looking at anything we have to offer, there's a link on our About page for the tackle box. That'll take you to our Etsy store where we sell at. There's also a link there for Swamp Swag, which is t-shirts, mugs, and what have you. And if you need any graphics done, look into the link there for Neptune Multimedia. A buddy of mine does great graphics work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull up a couple jig time videos. Be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back into the shop. Steve with SwampBottomBaits here. Jig we're going to tie up for you today is, I don't quite remember the color on it. It's a very flashy, come on, very flashy chartreuse, greenish chartreuse. So, like I said, I don't remember the color off the top of my head. Let's get into the vise here. Bring you all down to the vise. Let's try and center it up a little bit. There we go. So, and the thread I'm going to be using on it is 210 denier fluorescent chartreuse. See if you can read it there. Let's throw a little bit of Sally Hansen's on the hook shank and get our thread started. I'm switching everything over to 210. I'm just a little bit rough, I guess, for the 140. I've got a tendency to break it. So probably just not paying attention, but all right. And we are going to be using some fluorescent chartreuse marabou. Figure out our length we want here. So go ahead and get that tied in back to the hook point. You know what? I want a little bit more than that. So let's go ahead and rip a little bit off the side of this. So we just took that same feather that we had and just ripped some of the longer stuff off the side of it. Try and get about the same length on it. That was just a little bit thin, in my opinion. See, that just looks a little bit better, a little bit fuller. So we'll tie that in. Yeah, that looks better. And then you really can't see, it's got a bit of a green shimmer to it. You really can't see it that much. So I'm just cutting right here and taking this side. I'm going to fold it over. All right, come on. So I got it folded over, and then I'm going to cut that So now I've got 4 strands, about 3.5, 4 inches long. And I'm going to lay that on the belly, not going down the sides with it, just on the belly, just a hair past the length of the marabou. Get it centered up. I'm going to fold this over top. Well, come on. And go right down the center also. So all that flash should be right down the center. And it decided it wanted to twist with the thread. Just going to pull it back, center it back up, and tighten it down. And then cut it to length. So they're all the same length. And it's going just down the belly of it. So, and then we're going to be using mossy blue medium chenille from Woods and Water. Get that tied in. And this says it's medium, but it's kind of small in my opinion. So we're going to put it a little bit, and then we're going to bring it back and double it up. Give us a little bit thicker body. So make sure we get our bobbin out the way this time, unlike the last video. Last video we left our bobbin right in your all's way. So there we go. Put a few more wraps on there. And then, like I always do, some Sally Hansen's on the thread. And wrap that to get that down in there. Now see, that Sally Hansen's is still going to be wet right there, so when we whip finish it, it will be in our whip finish. So alright, well, welcome back again. As we're getting ready to take it out the vise, we had technical error and the generator ran out of fuel. So let's go ahead and pull this out and show it to y'all. So there we go. You got your flash on the belly. Never really done one with a flash on the belly. I kind of like it. So there we are. Appreciate y'all coming and joining me again. And like I said, you see all my screw ups, you know, errors and what have you. So thank y'all for coming in and joining. Y'all have a good day. Peace, everybody.